This is what your specific person is thinking when you are affirming for them. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. This is Priya, your manifestation coach. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down what your SP experiences, what they are thinking and feeling when you affirm for them. But first, if you would like to get one-on-one coaching with me to help you manifest anything you desire, you can sign up for coaching below. I also offer an online course, Manifest Your SP Mastery, that is very accessible, that you can get instant access to by also clicking the link below in the description box. Okay, let's get back to this video. What is your SP thinking and feeling when you are affirming for them? Simply put, your SP is always thinking and feeling and acting in accordance to whatever it is that you are affirming. So whatever it is that you are affirming, your SP is thinking that way and feeling that way. It is literally that simple. So let's take an example. Let's say that your name is Amy and you have been affirming all day long, my SP loves me and my SP misses me. In fact, every time your SP comes to mind, the only thoughts that you are thinking is my SP loves me and my SP misses me. So from your SP's side, they will begin to think, you know what, I really miss Amy. I really love Amy. And the truth of the matter is, you are doing this all the time. You are always deciding and curating what your SP thinks and feels about you and how they act towards you through the stories that you are telling. Let's take a deeper look at how this works. Firstly, it's important to understand that your affirmations are simply the thoughts that you are thinking. So every time you are thinking a thought, you are affirming. And we think on average 70,000 thoughts per day, which means you are affirming at least 70,000 times a day. So every time you are affirming my SP loves me, my SP misses me, in that moment you are selecting the version of your SP from the quantum field that thinks this way and feels this way about you, that loves you and that misses you. And the more you persist in this new affirmation until it becomes your dominant story, your subconscious mind will then produce proof of this in your 3D reality. So your subconscious mind always has to produce proof of the dominant story that you are telling. Think of your subconscious mind like a 3D printer, like whatever it is that you are feeding it in here, the dominant story that you're telling, your subconscious mind has to produce proof of this in your 3D reality. So let's take a closer look at what your SP experiences on their side when you're affirming and when you're selecting the version of them that you prefer. So this could happen in infinite ways. An example could be that your SP begins to dream about you. So you've been affirming all day long, my SP misses me, my SP loves me. And so your SP begins to dream about you, which then activates for them the thought of, you know what, I really miss Amy and I really love Amy. Or it could be that everything in your SP's reality suddenly starts to remind them of you. So maybe they listen to a song and it activates for them the feeling of, you know what, I really miss Amy and I really love Amy. Or it could be that your SP simply has a beautiful healing conversation with their dad, and then this activates for them the feeling of, you know what, I really miss Amy and I really love Amy. Or it could be, and this is very possible, that they wake up one morning and they just have this burning sensation inside of them that says, you know what, I really love Amy and I really miss Amy. My message here is that it is not your job to know the how. That is the job of your subconscious mind. But typically, there will be something in your SP's 3D reality that will activate for them the feeling state of what it is that you have been affirming, so that they begin to think and feel in accordance to whatever it is that you have been affirming. But it could also be that literally they wake up one morning and it's instant. They're just like, you know what, I love Amy and I miss Amy. This is absolutely possible, but again, it's not your job to think about the how. This is the job of your subconscious mind. Now, you might be thinking, okay, I understand my SP is always thinking and feeling in accordance to whatever it is that I have been affirming, but when will they act on it? So here's the thing, your SP is always thinking and feeling in accordance to whatever it is that you are thinking, even if you don't see movement in your 3D reality and even if they haven't acted on it yet. They are always thinking what it is that you are affirming. To really drive this point home, think about those times when a friend comes into your mind and you're thinking to yourself, you know what, I really need to message this friend, but then you don't do it. And then 2 days go by and you're thinking to yourself, oh yeah, I really need to message this friend, but again, you don't do it. And then a week goes by and this friend comes into your mind again, and this time you're like, you know what, I'm really going to reach out to this friend, I'm going to call them right now. Well, in the same way, this is what could be going on your SP side. Okay, so they're having the thoughts that you've been affirming, but they haven't yet acted on it yet. But here's the thing, the more you affirm, the more you persist in your affirmations, your SP's feelings and thoughts will grow stronger. They will feel compelled to act on your affirmations the more you persist in your affirmations. They will get to the point where it's like, there is no way that I cannot tell Amy that I miss her and that I love her. Okay? They will act on it as long as you keep persisting in your new affirmation until it becomes a dominant story within you. Remember, your subconscious mind always has to produce proof of the dominant story that you are telling. Another thing to remember is that you are always doing this. You are always deciding what your SP is thinking and feeling, right? This is nothing new. You've been doing this the whole time. You know, sometimes people think, oh, well, isn't it manipulation? Well, let's talk about the version of your SP that doesn't love you, that hates you, and that doesn't want to be with you. Why is it that you're experiencing that version of your SP? Well, this is always the result of your old stories and assumptions and affirmations. So most people are unconsciously affirming, my SP hates me, my SP is not ready for commitment, I'm not worthy of love, I'm not good enough. And they're unaware that these are their thought patterns or beliefs. And so they're unaware that every time they're affirming this, they keep selecting the version of their SP from the quantum field that doesn't love them and that isn't ready for commitment. And then when that becomes their dominant story, your subconscious mind has to produce proof of this in your 3D reality. And this is the only reason why you would ever be experiencing an unfavorable version of your SP. So for people that say, well, oh, it's manipulation when you're manifesting, you know, a version of your SP that you preferred, then it means that it was also manipulation when you manifested the version of your SP that you didn't prefer because of your old stories. Well, that doesn't make sense, right? So it's not manipulation, it's just how the law works. And another thing to remember is you're not changing anybody, you're not changing your SP, you're simply selecting a different version of them from the quantum field that already thinks this way, feels this way, and acts this way towards you. So you're always deciding and selecting either a favorable version of your SP or an unfavorable version of your SP. You're always doing this because everybody is you pushed out. Your SP is you pushed out. So to recap, what is your SP thinking and feeling? What are they experiencing when you are affirming for them? Simply put, they are always thinking and feeling in accordance to whatever it is that you are affirming. So if you're affirming, my SP loves me, my SP adores me, my SP cherishes me, my SP treats me like a queen, my SP rolls out the red carpet for me, I am the love of their life, they will do anything for me, they appreciate me, they value me. If this becomes your dominant story, then your SP will first begin to think this way and feel this way about you, and then they will act on it. So when you're affirming, first there has to be a change of mind and a change of heart from your SP's side. And then as you keep persisting in this new story, they will act on it. They are always thinking and feeling in accordance to whatever it is that you are affirming, whether you are affirming against what you want or whether you are affirming for what you want. So you may as well decide how you want your SP to treat you, what you want them to think and feel about you, and begin to tell that story. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful evening. Mwah.